Once I saw a little bird with a broken wing. It was a tiny creature, fragile and delicate, perched on a low branch. The sight of it immediately tugged at my heartstrings. Its feathers were ruffled, and it seemed to be in pain, unable to join its friends in the sky. The other birds flew freely, their wings cutting through the air with grace and ease, while this little one could only watch from below. It couldn't fly high with the other birds. Every time it tried to flap its wings, it winced in pain, and settled back down. The sky, which should have been its playground, was now a distant dream. The other birds seemed to be aware of its plight, occasionally glancing down at their grounded friend, but they continued their joyful flights, leaving the injured bird to its solitude. It looked sad watching them soar through the sky. Its eyes followed their every movement, filled with a longing that was almost palpable. The blue expanse above, dotted with the silhouettes of its companions, seemed to mock its inability to join them. The bird's tiny chest heaved with each breath, a silent testament to its frustration and sorrow. I felt sad for the bird too. There was a deep sense of empathy that welled up within me. I wanted to help, to somehow mend its broken wing and set it free, but I knew that nature had its own way of healing, and sometimes, all we can do is watch and hope. The bird's plight reminded me of times in my own life when I felt grounded, unable to soar, watching others achieve what seemed impossible for me. It seemed so lost and alone. The world around it was bustling with life, yet it stood apart, isolated by its injury. The ground, which should have been a place of rest, felt like a prison. The bird's tiny frame seemed to shrink further as it huddled on the branch, its spirit weighed down by the burden of its broken wing. But then, something amazing happened. Just when it seemed that all hope was lost, the bird began to move. It shifted its weight, testing its strength. There was a determination in its eyes, a spark that refused to be extinguished. Slowly, it hopped from one spot to another, gaining confidence with each small leap. It was as if it had decided that if it couldn't fly, it would find another way to move forward. The little bird hopped onto a branch. It was a small victory, but a significant one. The branch wobbled under its weight, but the bird held on, its tiny claws gripping the bark with newfound strength. It looked around, taking in its surroundings from this new vantage point. The world seemed a little less daunting from up here, and the bird's spirit seemed to lift. It began to sing a beautiful song. The melody was soft at first, a tentative exploration of its vocal abilities. But as the bird grew more confident, its song grew louder and more vibrant. The notes filled the air, a testament to its resilience and spirit. It was as if the bird had found a new way to express itself, a new way to soar, even if its wings were broken. Its voice was small, but it was full of joy. Each note was a declaration of its will to live, to find happiness despite its circumstances. The other birds, hearing the song, began to gather around. They perched on nearby branches, their heads tilted in curiosity and admiration. The little bird's song had a magnetic quality, drawing them in and making them pause in their flights. The other birds stopped to listen. They seemed to understand the significance of the moment, the triumph of their injured friend. There was a sense of camaraderie, a silent acknowledgement of the bird's strength and determination. The air was filled with the harmonious blend of their songs, a chorus of support and encouragement. The broken wing didn't matter anymore. In that moment, the bird was not defined by its injury, but by its spirit. It had found a way to be part of the flock, to contribute its unique voice to the collective song. The other birds accepted it without hesitation, recognizing that its value lay not in its ability to fly, but in its heart and soul. The little bird found its own way to be happy. It had discovered that there are many ways to soar, many ways to find joy and fulfillment. Its song was a celebration of life, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, we can find our own path to happiness. The bird's journey was a testament to the power of resilience and the importance of finding our own unique way to shine. It taught me a powerful lesson that day. Watching the bird, I realized that we all have our own challenges, our own broken wings, but those challenges don't have to define us. We can find new ways to express ourselves, new ways to find joy and fulfillment. The bird's song was a reminder that we are all capable of greatness, even in the face of adversity. We don't have to be like everyone else to be special. Our uniqueness is our strength, and our ability to find joy in our own way is what makes us truly remarkable. The bird's journey was a beautiful illustration of this truth, a reminder that we all have our own song to sing, our own way to soar. We just have to find our own song, and when we do, we can inspire others to do the same. The little bird with the broken wing showed me that no matter how difficult our circumstances, we can always find a way to rise above them. We can always find a way to sing. Sometimes we compare ourselves to others. We see their successes, their talents, their perfect lives on social media. We scroll through endless feeds filled with curated moments of joy, achievement, and beauty. It's easy to forget that these snapshots are just that, moments. They don't show the full picture, the struggles, the failures, the mundane. We start to feel small. We begin to question our own worth, our own journey. We wonder why we aren't as successful, as talented, or as happy as those we see online. This feeling of inadequacy can be overwhelming. We feel like we are not enough. This sense of not measuring up can seep into every aspect of our lives, affecting our self-esteem, our relationships, and our overall happiness. It can make us feel isolated and alone. This comparison is a cage. It confines us, limits us, and keeps us from reaching our full potential. We become trapped in a cycle of constantly measuring ourselves against others, never feeling satisfied or content. It traps us in a cycle of negativity. We focus on our perceived shortcomings rather than our strengths. We dwell on what we lack instead of celebrating what we have. This negative mindset can be incredibly damaging. We focus on what we don't have instead of what we do. We overlook our own achievements, our own talents, and our own unique qualities. We forget that everyone has their own path, their own struggles, and their own triumphs. We forget to appreciate our own unique gifts. Each of us has something special to offer, something that makes us who we are. When we compare ourselves to others, we diminish our own value and overlook the things that make us unique. Comparing ourselves steals our joy. It robs us of the ability to be happy for others and for ourselves. It creates a sense of competition where there should be none. Instead of celebrating our own and others' successes, we feel envy and resentment. It makes us doubt ourselves and our abilities. We start to believe that we are not capable, that we are not worthy. This self-doubt can prevent us from pursuing our dreams and achieving our goals. It can hold us back in ways we don't even realize. It stops us from seeing the beauty in our own journey. Each of us is on a unique path, with our own experiences and lessons to learn. When we stop comparing ourselves to others, we can start to appreciate the beauty in our own lives and the progress we have made. Imagine a world where everyone is the same. We all look alike, talk alike, and dream alike. It would be a boring world. What makes life interesting is our differences. Your journey is yours alone. It's okay to be different. It's okay to take a different path. It's okay to be you. When you embrace your own journey, you find freedom. You are free from the pressure of being someone you are not. You are free to explore your own passions and talents. Look at the life of Albert Einstein. Born in 1879 in Ulm, Germany, Einstein's early years were marked by a sense of curiosity and wonder. Despite his later fame, his childhood was far from extraordinary. In fact, he was considered a slow learner by his teachers, and even his parents were concerned about his intellectual development. He was not a perfect student. He struggled in school. His teachers often complained that he was lazy and would never amount to much. But what they didn't see was the spark of curiosity that burned within him. He was fascinated by the mysteries of the universe, always asking questions and seeking answers. But he had a curious mind and a passion for physics. This passion led him to question the established norms and think outside the box. He would spend hours pondering the nature of light, time, and space. His relentless curiosity eventually led him to develop the theory of relativity, a groundbreaking concept that changed our understanding of the universe. He embraced his unique way of thinking. Or consider Frida Kahlo. Born in 1907 in Mexico City, Frida's life was a tapestry of pain and passion. At the age of 6, she contracted polio, which left her with a limp. Later, a tragic bus accident left her with severe injuries that caused her lifelong pain. She faced many challenges in her life. Despite her physical suffering, Frida refused to be defined by her limitations. She turned to art as a means of expression, using her paintings to convey her deepest emotions and experiences. Her work was deeply personal, often depicting her own pain and suffering. She transformed her pain into powerful art. Her paintings were not just a reflection of her own struggles, but also a commentary on the social and political issues of her time. Through her art, she found a way to communicate her unique perspective and connect with others on a profound level. Her unique perspective made her an icon. Frida's work has inspired countless artists and continues to resonate with people around the world. Her ability to find beauty in her pain and to use her art as a means of healing is a testament to her resilience and creativity. These are just two examples of people who found their own light. Throughout history, there have been countless individuals who have faced adversity and emerged stronger. They have shown us that it is possible to find light in the darkest of places, and that our unique perspectives can be a source of strength and inspiration. They didn't let others define them. Instead, they embraced their differences and used them to their advantage. They showed us that our greatest strengths often lie in our differences, and that by embracing who we are, we can achieve greatness. They embraced their differences and changed the world. By staying true to themselves and following their passions, they were able to make a lasting impact on the world. Their stories remind us that we all have the potential to find our own light, no matter where we come from or what challenges we face. Section 5. Different blooms, same garden. Think of a garden. There are so many different flowers, each one is beautiful in its own way. The roses are not jealous of the lilies. The sunflowers don't compare themselves to the daisies. They all bloom under the same sun. They all add to the beauty of the garden. We are all like flowers in this garden of life. We each have our own beauty to share with the world. Section 6. The courage to be you. It takes courage to be yourself. It takes courage to walk your own path, especially when others doubt you. But the rewards are worth it. When you embrace your unique journey, you find true happiness. You find your purpose. You make a difference in the world by being authentically you. Don't be afraid to stand out. Don't be afraid to be different. Your uniqueness is your strength. It's what makes you special. Section 7. A journey with no map. Life is not a race. There is no finish line. There is no right or wrong way to live it. Your journey is about exploration, learning, and growth. There are no maps or guidebooks. You are writing your own story with every step you take. Embrace the unknown, embrace the detours, embrace the challenges. They are all part of your unique adventure. Section 8. Celebrating every step. Don't wait to celebrate your journey. Every step you take is a victory. Every challenge you overcome makes you stronger. Every mistake you make is a lesson learned. Be kind to yourself. Celebrate your progress no matter how small it may seem. You are doing the best you can, and that is enough. Section 9. Your journey, your light. Your journey is a gift. It's an opportunity to discover who you are and what you were meant to do. Don't waste it comparing yourself to others. Shine your own light. Share your own gifts. Embrace your unique journey and watch it unfold in beautiful and unexpected ways.